Have you ever wondered why certain thoughts always return? Why a simple memory can feel like an open wound? Why, even when you're exhausted, something inside won't let you sleep? That is the wound that keeps you awake. It has no scar you can point to, no blood, no bandage, just silence and restlessness. It follows you not because you're weak, but because some part of you is still waiting for answers, for closure, for peace. Some wounds don't come from what happened. They come from what never did. The apology that never came. The hug that was never given. The validation you were silently begging for, but never received. These are the wounds we carry not on our skin, but in our nervous system. And they echo through everything we do. You overthink a simple text because someone once made you feel that saying the wrong thing means being abandoned. You feel guilty for resting because love was once tied to performance. You chase people who are emotionally unavailable because your inner child still believes love must be earned. This is not just trauma, it's programming. And that programming runs until you confront it, until you stop running from the ache. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." That wound you keep ignoring, it's not going anywhere. It shows up in your patterns, in your relationships, in the way you apologize for existing. Not because you're broken, but because you're unfinished. You didn't just inherit your eye color or your name. You inherited beliefs that your emotions are too much, that your needs are a burden, that love is conditional. And now you don't sleep because your soul is in conflict between who you are and who you had to become to survive. But here's what no one tells you. Healing doesn't begin when you forgive others. It begins when you finally stop abandoning yourself. The wound loses power the moment you stop asking others to validate your pain and start holding it with your own two hands. It hurts, yes. But this time you don't run. You don't numb it. You don't distract it with fake smiles or shallow love. You sit with it. And in that sitting, something begins to change. The wound is not your enemy. It is your mirror. It shows you where love must enter. Not from them, from you. You may have been unloved, but that does not make you unlovable. You may have been ignored, but your feelings are valid. You may have been rejected, but your worth was never up for debate. Healing is not loud. It's not dramatic. It's small. It's in the moment you say, "I don't have to prove my pain anymore." It's in the pause before reacting, in the no that finally protects you, in the silence where you once begged to be heard, and maybe, just maybe, that night you fall asleep without needing answers. That's when you finally begin to heal. Because the wound that keeps you awake is not asking you to suffer. It's asking you to return, to come home, to yourself. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, don't rush. You're not late. You're just waking up. And the wound? Maybe it doesn't keep you awake anymore. Maybe it finally helped you awaken. If you're ready to break patterns and reclaim your inner peace, type in the comments, "I choose to return to myself."